Hello, everybody. My name's Ryan. I was on the Great British Showing Bee Series 3. I'm actually in central London today. I'm basically here to tell you that I will be appearing at the Great British Showing Bee live, coming to the Excel London in September. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I absolutely loved doing the Sewing Bee. I mean, it was a long time ago for me now. It was about 4 years ago. I think I was 19 when we filmed it, and I'm now 23. So it's kind of a huge passing of time, and a lot has changed. And I'm just going to tell you a bit about what I do now. So as I said, I'm in sunny central London. I'm in the middle of rehearsals for a new play that is touring the UK later on this year. As you can see, it's a little bit 70s. I mean, I've got checks, I've got polyester, I've got some fab costumes. These are only a couple I can show you because obviously we need to keep everything under wraps until opening night. So what did I do after I left the Sewing Bee? I kind of went quiet, I think. I went quite quiet straight away after the Sewing Bee. I think it was about 3 days since I finished filming. And I started working costume straight away. Someone came and spoke to me and said, would you be interested in making costumes? So I went straight into that and was making costumes for a couple of TV shows, still living in London. And then in the September that year, I went to St Martin's for a year to study. Because I must admit, on the Sewing Bee, you wing everything absolutely, and you just try and get through it all. So it would be nice to actually learn things properly. So I studied for a year at Central St Martin's doing menswear, and then after a year, I got offered a play in the West End called 1984. So I did that for a while in London, and then got offered the chance to go to America for 6 months with the play. So flew out to America and lived in America for a while. I got to see some amazing places. Was in Santa Monica. Was in where else did I go? Boston, Washington. So really, the Sewing Bee has kind of boosted what I've been able to do, and I didn't actually realise how far abroad I could go with it. It has been amazing, and I mean, I didn't realise initially how many fans of the show there are. I mean, there's people in Australia who were tweeting me. There were people in the States tweeting me. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Oh. Oh. Sorry about that, internet connection problems, but we're back on it, I believe. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello to everyone watching. So I'll show you a couple of the costumes today. Obviously, I can only show you so much, but as I said, so basically my job as a costume supervisor, I work very closely with the designer of musicals, plays, and my job is to basically make what is put on paper actually happen, and basically make sure, you know, I'm going out and buying things, I'm going out and having things made. Sometimes I'm making them myself. I'm all right. I still sew as often as I can, but there are a lot of amazing costume makers who do some beautiful costumes. And basically, I then fit the costumes to the cast, to the actors in the show, and basically get them ready for the production to open. Then I make sure they all look pretty on stage, and it's what the designer wants. And then I send the show off, and I have an amazing wardrobe team who then look after the clothes for the duration of the run. So many questions. I love this. Hello, Sally. Is there a Sewing Bee this year? I don't know. That's the question. All I know is it's going to be amazing at the Sewing Bee Live. I'm going to be able to see contestants that I haven't seen in forever. I mean, one of the best things about the programme is that you get to meet people from all over the country who love exactly the same things as you. But the shame of it is because we're pulled together for that short space of time. It's then quite difficult when we go back to the normal jobs, so we barely see each other. But we stay in contact, and I can't wait to see everyone and meet everyone from the other series. I mean, I'm a big fan of some of the other people from the series. I mean, I'm going to be a massive fan of meeting some of these people. I cannot wait. Hello, Terry. How fun missing the show. I miss it too. I wish I could go back. I had the best time on the Sewing Bee. It was intense and very quick, and I wish I could do it again. I wish I could. Hello, Antonia. I hope to see you guys all at Sewing Bee Live, and hopefully I can tell you more. Hopefully I can show you some tricks. I mean, I can show you some of the things I've learned in my few years since the Sewing Bee. I mean, I can tell you about all the amazing shows I've had the chance to work on, because I have had the most amazing time here in the UK and in the States. Well, I've done shows in London, I've done it, shows that on tour. I've managed to do some TV things. I finished filming a movie last night, so if I look a bit rough, I'm very tired. It was a very long shoot, and I guess that's one thing the Sewing Bee did prepare me for, is the long filming hours. So yeah, hopefully see you all at the Sewing Bee Live with all the amazing contestants, and I'm sure Patrick and Esme have some amazing things lined up for you all, and hopefully see you then. See ya!